Power to God.
I'm Mac the Guru. It's the Gods and Gurus podcast. I want to say thanks to everybody for checking out our old videos, and thanks for everybody for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, in the description, you're going to be able to see the different topics that we're talking about and the time that they start. So that's always a good thing. This going to be the first, episode that we shooting, So, do y'all tell them, a little bit what we're going to be talking about, different things,
Right. And on the YouTube in the description, you can see the email, PayPal, the book of the month.
Yep.
Everything that we're going to be doing. You'll be able to see it there.
Yeah, make sure you donate.
Yeah, that's cool too. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you do, if you don't, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just like, comment, share, and we'll take it from there. So anyway, tonight we got 3 different topics.
Yeah.
We're going to touch on depression. A lot of people say talk about depression. And
yeah, that's a big thing.
Mental illness, period, in the black community.
Yep.
The N-word should
blacks use the N-word? You know what I'm saying? Should anybody be using it? Because a lot of times people in these videos, people listening to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And, should people be
right.
With stuff like that?
Right. We'll touch on that one. And then another one was the debate of
business versus jobs.
Having a good job or starting your own business. So I think all 3 of them should be real good. Right?
Yeah.
Which one you want to do first though?
We can start off with the business versus the jobs. That's a little soft topic to start on.
Business versus job.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you an entrepreneur first of all? Are you yourself an entrepreneur? Before you even talk about it, let's see where your vision or thought process would come from. Do you own your own business or do you have a job?
So I got a job currently.
Right.
Right. But I'm going to school, business, getting a degree in accounting.
Right.
And I plan on owning my own
company.
Yeah.
Right.
Different things. First thing I want to do is, that's my own shit. We talk about it. So I want to put my
stuff out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, what do you think about business versus a job? You know what I'm saying? Where do you think we should go with it as a people, though, as a whole, generally?
You're going to need people with jobs, and then you need people
that have the business.
Yeah.
So it depends on the person.
Yeah, it's just going to depend on the person, because some people don't want to. It's a lot more to owning your own business, you know what I'm saying? And I think people, because I was speaking to my grandfather about owning my business, because he owned a construction company. I owned one for years, and he was telling me the biggest thing, or the biggest misconception is, people think that, oh, now that I'm the boss, I'm not working for nobody, right? But the thing is, you always working for somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you working for all your employees. You working for all your, like the top people, you make, and this same thing in the military, you make rank, but now I done made so much rank, it's like, I'm not working for myself no more. I'm working for everybody under me to make them make rank.
And make them keep their jobs, period.
Yeah. So I think that's a big misconception. Some people gonna be able to have a business, and some people
won't.
Yeah, some people won't. Some people just gonna.
A lot of people don't want to do the groundwork that go along with getting your business off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because people, they imagine it to just pop. Like, oh, I got a great idea. I'm gonna put it out there and boom.
But it's risky too.
What you mean?
It's riskier.
Putting the idea out there?
No, it's riskier to have your own business than to work a job.
Because you the one that gets sued rather than the job?
Well, you can have a LLC where you got it where you're not getting
your personal assets.
Yeah, where you're not your personal assets. But I'm saying this shit like business fail every day. You know what I'm saying?
You got to try again.
Yeah, you got to keep trying, but you like a lot of people ain't in position. I mean, think about it.
On doing it.
You take one business loan out, and it failed.
You still got to pay that back.
You got to pay that back. Then whatever else you got to still create income. So And a lot of people ain't in position. That's why a lot of people don't do it though. They feel like, man, I'm not in position to risk it all to, start a business. It's like a big risk.
What about the people that want to start? Okay, so people that just where you said they can't because they don't have the capital, etc. They ain't finna get no loan. They didn't build their credit because a lot of us didn't know nothing about it at a young age to even make sure, or you didn't have nobody behind you trying to tell you or teach you about it at a young age. Because at 18, you can ruin it all. 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? And then even with student loans and things of that nature, what about those people that want to do something but they can't raise the capital or get it on their own? They work in check to check, basically. And that's just paying the bills and keeping them where they at. They not growing. It's just keeping them where they at. You know what I mean? How do they overcome something like that? Because a lot of people want to get out of the job cycle, period.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking for a way out. What would you suggest as a way out, or what do you think is the best way for them to get out?
They got to figure out a way to create different incomes. That's what they got to do.
First.
Yeah, small first. Because you got to have enough money. I was listening to this one guy, Grant. I can't remember his name right now. But you got to have enough money to be able to invest in yourself. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to, if you're not coming from wealth and you don't got nobody that's going to just back you, or you can't get a crowdfunding to help you, you're going to have to straight do it yourself. So you're going to have to.
You got to hustle, save, and have some discipline.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's the hardest part. And then the other hard part is people mess up in life at certain parts. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Like, me, I look back at my life, I'm like, dang, if I would have took high school bullshit, like in high school, I don't know what I was thinking. Right. Like, if I would have did that, I would have been able to, if I would have just knew what I knew now, I would have went about it different. Right. You know, everybody say that though.
Everybody do. Right.
Yeah. But people, but I didn't fall too far. Mm. Like, but some people fall way off, we having felonies and,
Yeah, now they gone.
It's hard
you see them
for
let
them
it in life and be like, damn.
It's real hard for them to come up. But they can still do it, but they going to have the discipline to do it. You know what I'm saying? For those that's watching it,
most people don't have discipline.
A lot of people, like, my definition of discipline is doing what got to be done when you don't want to do
it. When you don't want to do it?
When you don't want to do it. Right? That's when discipline come into play. Because you gotta be like, oh man, I do not want to do it. Even with like simple stuff like working out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like one of those, guys that's in there love the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be like, I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing. But it take time though too.
And sticking with it, because people will think you overnight, but it took you 10 years to come up overnight type of deal.
That's what everybody say it took. So, that's But it's you gotta have the patience too, because it ain't gonna come quick. And you gotta try different things.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And reinvent and recreate yourself in what you're doing, especially if it stall out for you. A lot of people just stop and then now you got a new profession and you trying to do another business and that don't work, and then you got a new one and then people start knowing you for having failed businesses.
Or you start losing respect too. What I noticed, my pops told me something that was, when he said it, I said, that make a lot of sense. He said, man, stop telling people. That's why at the beginning of this, I was about to say what I wanted to do, but I said, nah, I'm not. I ain't going. But, because he's like, yo, stop telling people what you want to do before you do it. Because if I keep saying, yo, Doyo, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this. And then it never happened. You're going to start losing respect for me. Like, even if it's not conscious, even if it's subconsciously, you're going to start being like, man, he just talking. He ain't about to do nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, that's another thing. Like, if you trying to, start something, you could tell like people that's super close, but you can't be telling everybody like, yo, I want to do this out. Because people start looking at you like, man.
You're also not supposed to put it out there because people's energy, they'll put their doubt and all that in the atmosphere, and it could have a hindrance or try to block your energy and what you doing.
I think my energy too strong, dog. I think my energy just overwhelmed.
You got the force with you.
Yeah.
You got
Like
move the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
seriously heard that shit. Like,
energy. Yeah.
Stop telling the motherfuckers because they fucking meditate on your failure. You know what I mean? Whereas they didn't even have you in their mind and they crooked.
Right.
It's some powerful crooked motherfuckers too.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But yo, so do you think? Because I remember watching the Dame Dash interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was going crazy. Like, yo, people need to own their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying, but it's literally a process.
That's what he was saying?
No, he was saying you just need to
own your own stuff. Do
just
whatever you got to do. Yeah.
Own your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what some people word like that. Like, I want to own my own stuff, but it's like, if I was a CEO of a company, I'd be cool with that for a time. You know what I mean?
Until you own the company?
Yeah, until I own, not that company, but until I get enough capital to
own a company.
Yeah, to go off and do something else. But if I was a CEO, that's cool too. If you're a CEO of a company, or if you just making, if you making 6 figures in a company, that's cool. But with that 6 figures, you should be able to
invest in something.
Stocks, real estate.
You could do Robinhood, the app, right off your phone, and do some investing.
Right. Mm-hmm. Robinhood, E-Trade. I like E-Trade. But yeah, like
I actually use Robinhood. I got my first stocks and I started it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so easy to do.
On Robinhood.
On Robinhood.
Yeah. I said Robinhood.
And now, like, I'm looking at the news and I'm paying attention. And I understand it just from Robinhood. Just from starting that shit.
I went to another route. I went E-Trade and I like had research and then I got into it. But
I invested in a bunch of cannabis companies too.
That's a good one. I did like overseas, a bunch of Asian like car company. Mm-hmm. And my thing is what I'm gonna do, because I was looking at them.
They're gonna be like, "You a trader?"
Nah. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip them, because I notice like with the car companies every February, taxes and stuff like that, they go up.
Tesla went up 4.6% today.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a big jump.
That's a big jump.
Yes.
But when I saw it and I was reading, I was like, that ain't even a big jump. You talking about less than 5%? Jump 20%. That's a big jump.
That's it. But for Tesla, that's 4%. That's a lot.
Yeah. Right.
That's crazy. But
what you want to do is get in where it's $2 a share and then it jumped 20%. Now you talking about something. People do that.
Yeah.
But that's getting in on the companies like as soon as they go public or before they go public. I don't know. I don't understand how they do that.
Well, you get them. Well, you just gotta get. You buy a penny stock, and that penny stock below. You just gotta buy penny stocks. I
wouldn't even recommend people to buy penny stocks. Buy some dollar stocks where, because your pennies, let's say, it go up 1,000%. If it was $1, man, you know what I'm saying, versus 1 penny.
Yeah, well, I think the penny stocks is $5 or less.
In pennies?
No, not in pennies. They just call them penny stocks.
No, they penny stocks.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you gotta come to the table with 500 pennies though.
Hold on, bro. I gotta look some
Bruh,
shit.
I'm telling you.
I might be wrong, you know what I'm saying?
It's on Robinhood. You can fucking trade and do all that for 3 cents. But anyway.
Yeah.
As far as
it's a penny stock generally trades below $5 for sure. Yeah, so it's $5.
Below $5 for sure.
Yeah.
So $2 is a penny stock.
Penny stock, yeah.
50 cents is a penny stock. 5 cents is a penny stock.
$4.50.
1 penny.
Penny
Yeah,
stock.
1 penny is a penny stock.
Yeah, they all penny stock. Yeah.
I don't trade big stocks then.
Yeah.
My shit over $5 a share.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That way, if it go up 4 point something %, it's less than $6 now. I said it's not even a big jump. It's a hoopla. But anyway, so was we done with
the business and shit?
Yeah. What's the consensus? Because I say I'd rather own my own business.
I mean, yeah. I feel like majority of America would be like,
They want their own business.
yeah, want their own business.
But do what you got to do to at least start it. Most people won't even pay
It's hard.
$130 to
It's hard.
legally get a business name, and you know what I'm saying.
No, that's
Get
true, but
the
it's
LLC.
hard though.
That's not hard.
No, I'm just saying it's hard to start a business. It's not easy.
No, it's
You
not.
know what I'm
easy.
saying? And I feel like a lot of people.
Salute to everybody that do have one. That's sticking with it and grinding too.
Yeah, facts. And I feel like a lot of people.
If you got a business and you want to promote it, holla at us.
Yeah, definitely. That was good. That's a good one, Dark Yard. But yeah, like, yeah, man. Yeah, the next topic is gonna be depression, right? So, you know, it's something that we're gonna talk about because I know a lot of people deal with it, and then I had a friend recently that was dealing with depression, and you know,
What happened?
I checked on them, and we talked for a minute, and you know, they told me what was going on, why they, dealing with depression, and you know, I know it's something that a lot of people deal with.
Secretly too.
Everybody, I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deal with it. So
Everybody.
I wanted to touch on it so people could know, like,
You're not just the only one.
yeah, you ain't the only
And
one.
it's okay to talk about it. That's number one, because life is up and down, period.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have lows. And don't think you're the only one that's low. Especially emotionally. The energy and emotion, you can't even control it. That's the trick to the whole damn thing, trying to control energy and motion.
Yeah.
Being able to direct it, controlling your emotions, is being able to direct the energy, period. But it's hard to do for everybody, so don't think that you're alone in having that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like it's you know, it's something that I feel like I wish I would have knew more about the topic when I was a little younger, because I know people that dealt with depression and, committed suicide off of
Right.
it.
Right.
A quick story, it was a dude on my ship, and I knew him when he first came. And he was cool, you know what I'm saying? We talked and stuff. Cool white dude, you know what I'm saying? We
Right.
talked and stuff.
Right.
And he changed. I don't know if
On
it
the
was,
ship?
Yeah, I don't know if it was personal life or whatever, but he changed.
Right.
And we was actually cool when he first got there, you know what I mean? I remember us being cool, you know what I'm saying? But he changed, and I seen it. I was able to, I knew in my mind, dang, this dude changed. He ain't the same, he different. And I ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it, people knew he was different too. A lot of people knew,
Noticed
dang,
that he be tripping a lot.
this
of
dude
times.
always mean. He always,
Mhm.
something always wrong with him, people will say that. And one time he went on leave and killed himself, committed suicide.
On leave.
Yeah, on leave.
He never came back.
Never
Right.
came back. And then they had a little brief, told us, and it made me always thought about that, dang, wonder if I would have just said
Anything.
something, you know what I mean?
Right.
But one thing about people, which I gotta understand, everybody gotta understand, we all going through life, and people raising families and taking jobs in different places. So, and we're not kids, so people can't talk every day.
All the time.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to talk all the time.
Yeah.
But wherever we left off at, that's where we should pick up at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If
I
it
hate
was
the
good,
notion.
we good.
Everybody got to get out that note. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get out that notion of, man, you ain't checked on me and
I ain't heard from you.
I ain't heard from you in so long, man.
So everything changed.
Yeah, but
When ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed. You know what I
Right.
mean? You hearing from me now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm just calling to say what's up and checking on you. You know what I'm saying? But that's how some people. I feel like that's like a weak emotion, like a old docile emotion, like to be one of those. Oh, man, you ain't checked on me in so long. It's like
nigga, you ain't checked on me either. Shit, I ain't heard from you either.
yeah, it's just like, come on, man, like we good, like
right. That's where we left off at. So
yeah,
that's where we should be.
Good.
Period. Yeah. And then I think that people should seek like professional counseling as well, as far as even if they call hotlines. You know what I mean? Because you never know what type of conversation you're gonna have on the phone, or counseling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah, professional help.
Yeah.
And people don't go see nobody professional.
What if people think that they can't afford it though? A lot of people think I can't afford to go have a psychiatrist. You know what I mean? That costs $250 an hour or something, don't it? You
right.
know what I mean?
And
what's the alternative to that? Then the phone numbers, hotlines.
Hotlines. And if you try to look at your resources too, because if you in school, whether it's high school or college,
Yeah.
then or middle school, go ask somebody, because they probably, most likely, your college or your high school, middle school, they got
Counselors.
counseling.
Mm-hmm.
They got somebody, they know where they can point you to the right direction.
Right, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a big thing.
I think you got to let people know. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people internalize it and keep it in, and they don't let people know that they have these type of problems that they dealing with, and then they bust and kill themselves over there, and it be like out the blue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas they was going through it this whole time. I just recently had somebody kill themselves too.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody I knew, we used to get work parts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For him or whatever. He filled out an app to come work for me, and in the process, you know what I'm saying, he killed himself and his son. You know what I mean?
Oh, for real?
Yeah. For real. And he was I text him like, you ready for so-and-so? The
I
next
feel a little
stage to
different
this.
about that.
Yeah. That's as far as taking his son.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He was depressed, meaning he wasn't in his right state of mind. He took himself and his son and was like, I ain't gonna leave you in this place.
I don't agree.
If someone is, I can see them doing it. If somebody is depressed enough to take themselves out, and then they got a loved one like a kid, like that's why women be killing their kids and that type of deal. They be like, I'm not gonna leave you here in this hellhole. That's where it come from. It ain't cause I'm mad and I'm gonna kill you too. It's I don't wanna leave you here type of deal. I think that's where they come from. And we have to keep in mind, they not in the right state of mind.
No, I feel that. It's just like, I feel like nothing justify that.
No, nothing. Fuck no. Don't
like,
even justify it at all.
Because.
But.
I mean, I can't say, because some people go through super, super traumatic experiences.
Right. I don't know what the fuck he went through as a kid.
But still.
He was a kid.
I can't. I just couldn't imagine me doing it. So it's like, but of course I can't at this moment.
Right.
Nah, when you start taking other people life, then that's a different thing.
That's a different level of depression.
It's a different level, but it's even more level, because you just murdered somebody.
Even more sinister.
Well, I just feel less compassion for it.
Right. No, of course. That's fucked up. Period.
Right, like you telling me about him,
Mm-hmm.
killing himself, I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
And
but then once you added
depressed
that,
and selfish.
Yeah, once you added that he killed his son, even though I don't know the full detail, it make it like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. You catch your son too, right? But people,
vibe.
huh? Yeah, that's a whole nother vibe. But you know, people, and then sometimes like your immediate circle, don't talk to your immediate circle. You could talk to somebody outside it.
People,
you know
somebody's outside the box that could look inside the box.
They'll be objective, and they're not as connected to the whatever situation
Whatever it
is. You know what I'm
is.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing.
They can have
too,
a
like,
biased opinion in whatever they telling you, because a lot of friends gonna side with you in whatever it is the situation is.
Yeah.
Whereas the outsider might say, "Well, shit, it looked like you was in the wrong, dog."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. What would you do if somebody approached you and was like, "Yo," so if I came to you one day and was like, "Man, I'm super depressed right now."
Rap with them. I mean, you see what it is, and then you gotta. First of all, I'm gonna listen to you. You know what I'm saying? So I can get a grasp as to what's going on.
Right.
Right. And then I'm gonna try to give you some advice, because that's what I do. I'm gonna try to give you some goddamn advice, but I'm gonna try to get to the root of what's pulling you down through there. If I can't get to the root of it, then I think it'll always be there. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it'd be traumatic experiences that they done held on to, that
For
they
so
manifested
long.
in some other way. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and then I share with them how I struggle with lows, ups, and
I was
downs.
about to
as
say
well.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they'll take it. You know what I'm saying? You got to connect on some type of level.
Yo,
And
make
an
it.
experience
Let
too.
them know you can relate to them.
And an experience. I give you one right now. And this is something I do at least once a year, sometimes twice a year, right? It's an exercise of mine, period. It's just some shit I do. I do a lot of shit. So I go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and tell that person about himself, because I know everything about him.
What you mean?
I look in the mirror and I go off on myself.
Oh, you?
Real shit.
Alright.
It's a great exercise because sometimes you gotta get it out. And I can't fucking not only get it out, but get it out about you.
Yeah, and then want nobody
It's
else.
super deep.
Yeah. And
But
want
what?
nobody else.
What? It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Yeah, ain't got
You
nothing
need to go
I'm
off
saying
on
want
yourself.
nobody else know. It's just you.
Yeah.
Turn it. Yeah.
You need to go off on yourself while you
vent.
see yourself in the mirror. Yeah, you can vent to yourself, but let it out about yourself. Because everybody made some fucked up decisions that they did, that now, a little later, they disagree with. Like, I should have did that shit. The fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you will hold on to that, and that get put in the box. This is your depression fucking bag. That's just another thing that get put in your depression bag. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to let it out, period. So I'm saying, as an exercise that I do, that I share with people, they can do it too.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
fucking see yourself in the mirror and let them have it. For real.
Yeah. And then for
Tell them about
everybody,
yourself.
facts. And then for everybody that's watching this, man, just a good structure gonna help. So you got family, you got friends. Make sure you checking on them, and doing your best to help. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big thing we all deal with.
Right. For sure.
For sure. And then
The last topic, though, was should black people use the word nigga? What do you think?
nah.
Me either, but we use it all the time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I use it all the time, but it come out definitely when I'm around people that I'm more comfortable with. Like,
It's
from
like
my past life.
Right, because
You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody use it in the hood and all that. You know what I'm saying? You grow up with my nigga, period. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like it's locker room talk. You're supposed to keep nigga in the locker room.
yeah, but a lot of times it ain't like that. A lot of
Niggas
people
say
don't know
nigga
that.
in the house.
But people say it everywhere.
They homeboys and stuff. Yeah, no, hey, people say it everywhere. No, don't advertise that, because then that's when you invite others to say, well, shit, if it's so prevalently said,
Right.
then they feel like they can say it. And especially in the songs, the music. How do we get rid of it if it's in the music like that?
Do you think white people say it in the house?
Hell yeah. You think they just omit it when they rapping or some shit?
No, they
Hell,
definitely do.
damn, that's their
But do you
favorite
think
part
they
of
be in
the
the house
motherfucking
like-
song.
Man, these niggas on TV wildin'. Probably.
Do they speak like that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know they do.
And it's a lot of other people though that's like, Asians and Mexicans
Yeah, they
and stuff
do.
that definitely be like,
You know they do.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's a crazy thing that the dynamic of race.
Mm.
I think that'll, transition to somewhere else though. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a crazy dynamic of race because, and I was talking to a Mexican chick about this, and it's crazy that we say Mexican, but a Mexican is not a race.
Okay, pause. We just said should black people use the word nigga. Is black a race?
Yeah.
Blacks.
I'm saying it's considered a race by the government.
American. It's on the census, but
Yeah.
so that means it's a race. But it say African American on the census. It don't say black, dude.
No, yeah. So it say black.
On job application.
No, but that ain't where it's at. I'm talking about the actual government.
It's black.
It's black, white, which is Caucasian, and then they got white non-Hispanic, white Hispanic, and Asian. I mean white non-Hispanic, white Hispanic, black non-Hispanic, black Hispanic, and then Asian.
Mm.
That's what they got. So
Of course they do.
I was talking to a Mexican chick, and it's like, yo, Mexican, like that's a Mexico, make her Mexican, but that's a nationality.
Right.
It ain't like Mexican is not a race. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So if you Mexican, you fall into, or Puerto Rican or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You
Puerto
fall
Rico.
into white Hispanic or black Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they don't even be, like, people don't even know that. I was talking to my Mexican friend. I'm like, yo, go look and see what you classified as. She's like, oh, they got me on her as white. I ain't fucking white. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I ain't white. But that's what she was classified as. I think that mess up the numbers, too.
Mm.
If you had to tell her, she definitely wouldn't say she
Right.
white. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But that mess up, that's how they, play with the numbers.
Right.
But,
So if we
a lot
omitting
of
this
people-
word, though, sorry to cut you off. If we omitting this word, we putting it on the forbidden list. Is it a curse word? Like, how does we classifying this? Is there other words that go with it as far as, you know what I'm saying?
the crazy part is,
That you
I
don't
wouldn't
say to.
The crazy part is, I wouldn't put a curse word on. I wouldn't admit a curse word,
No.
like, because I don't think curse words are like,
The devil.
yeah, because you have to believe in that religion to admit curse words. You know what I'm saying? They're just words.
The curse words wasn't invented when the goddamn book was. I don't know if they were saying shit.
Back then,
Yeah.
right?
Or we translated shit to this. They say this was the curse word for shit. And they didn't used to say that. The elders would say, don't say how she comes through. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
something
actually
like that.
always thought it was talking about like cursing somebody. Thou should
Yes.
not curse.
As far as talking foul on them, throwing some negative energy on them.
Or actually like cursing. Yeah, like actually cursing them.
Right.
But that's what I always thought it was talking about. But people always say curse words, so now still be respect. Like even though,
You know, cuss in front of your elders.
or church or whatever.
Right.
Even though that I ain't even a Christian, but I wouldn't.
No, I don't cuss in church. No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
But
No, you got
'cause
respect
you still gotta
for
respect
everything. Yeah.
yeah.
For sure. Okay, so
But it is other words.
what words are those?
What is it? Spit.
All the other racial words.
Yeah.
It's a don't use racial words list. That all other races don't
Well,
use
anything
too,
that's
though.
anything that is considered disrespectful to somebody.
Right. But are we the only ones that use that word for ourselves where we call ourselves that?
Right.
That's what it is. Now, is that a testament to how brain fucked we are? Or is that us taking shit And you know, we take shit and make it our own. Is that just another thing we took, made it our own, or no matter what the hell they called us back then, we'll probably be calling ourselves that now.
It's
because we have their minds implanted in us.
I don't know. I think it's something
deep.
I think it's something we gotta stop.
Period.
And I think when you talking about the history, that's a good point. I feel like the word nigga is like chitlins.
Mm-hmm.
And,
how is that?
and hold on, hear me out. And pig feet and all that other crazy stuff.
Piggers.
Yeah.
Slave foods.
Slave food.
Snoop, pig
Yeah,
nose,
oh my God.
ears, not the bacon or whatever. The pork steak, not the
Yeah,
pork
all
steak.
the
The throwaway shit.
Yeah.
Man.
And we took that and made chitlins and all this crazy stuff, and people still eat it today. But it's not good for you. It ain't healthy. It ain't.
Yeah,
Like, it's something that should stop. Like, dude, stop eating that. Like,
it served a purpose back then.
I got it. Because we had to. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I figure they probably started it because, you know,
They had to.
maybe they had to, or they was doing it to, you know, help with their little emotions back then. But it's like, not little emotions, you know, I don't want to do it.
Not to downsize anything, but
Yeah, but it's like, bro, no, we don't got to do that no more.
Right.
Like, ain't no purpose to. And it slip out, you know, like I say it sometimes, but I always think like, yo, I don't want to say it. And I definitely don't want to say it to like little ones, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, hell no. To teach them that that's the normal vocab.
Yeah,
because
like-
that's what we came up with.
yeah, like,
So
hey,
now
look,
we
Nick,
have
let me
to
go get
omit
this.
it.
Yeah, like, nah, definitely, man. Like, and then it cause the most, I'm gonna tell you a story, you know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes people will feel like white people or whatever. I feel like they comfortable with cause they hearing it in the rap music, so they feel like, yo, you supposed to be comfortable with
Them saying it.
but they wouldn't say it if they are not close. I'm talking about once y'all get close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I've been in that environment where,
you be like, yo,
what the fuck?
right. But it's a lot of weak black folks that won't say nothing about nothing. It's a lot of black men that's weak, and black women too that be behind closed doors with a white dude and be, you know, getting dogged behind closed doors and won't say nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's why, I don't know, the dynamic of people talking to each other, like, it could get kind of crazy too, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it was a dude, you know what I'm saying? And cool dude, we cool, you know what I'm saying? We go out and kick it and all that, you know what I'm saying? But one time we was in front of his wife, right? So, my mind worked, like, quick, you know what I'm saying? So, we in front of his wife. It's me, him, and his wife. We at his house, right? And he said it on some, it was like so fucking nonchalant. Woo, boy. I'm telling you, boy, these niggas be out here wilding, don't they? Like, it was just so, like...
It was like he tested you?
Like, he just threw it in her, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't even have to be there, but he just
Was
threw
he
it
testing you?
I don't know. But I said something to him.
He was checking your temp on it.
So, but what I know is, because I fuck around would have had to beat his ass if you know, I would have just snapped in front of his
Wife. Yeah.
right? Because now it's an ego thing. He like, damn, my wife right there, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'd have had to beat his ass. So I'm like, I'm playing cool. You know what I'm saying? So I act like I ain't here. We go on a conversation. So now his wife leave, you know what I'm saying? We still back there. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell him, like, dude, don't fucking say, like, we had to have a straight, real conversation. You know what I mean? And I had to get in a, because I could be cool and play the laid back role, but then I could switch that shit total, you know, switch that shit up. So I'm talking to him like, bruh, like, nah, that shit ain't about to happen. But we gonna be in this motherfucker fight. Because it's disrespectful. You gonna have to respect me, like. And you saying that shit in front of your wife, because I told him too, like, I know what probably happened because I know you, because we cool. You probably had a conversation with your wife and beforehand and told her, yo, I could say the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. I'm that cool.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to let him know, like,
you ain't that fucking cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it ain't even about being that. You cool. We
no,
cool.
Yeah, we cool. But he think he that fucking cool, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you not black.
It's not on no.
It ain't
he a
about
bitch.
cool.
I can see it around him. No, it ain't that. It's that he thought he was
Yeah.
end.
He wasn't testing me like, yo.
No.
Yeah.
No, he thought he was that fucking good.
Yeah.
No, but you ain't.
Right, it ain't even, no, we still cool.
Yeah, no, of course, we still cool.
He is that.
You're not that fucking cool to say nigga.
Yeah, well, you white.
Period.
Yeah, you white. So
but
it ain't like
they can jump into the race like I'm standing on this side. I can do whatever's going on this side.
Right. But the thing is, nah, you can't do that one.
No.
Because the thing is, when you go to work, you're not jumping in the race. When you out in the world, you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
No, nowhere else. You just want to do it in that one.
You gonna grow out of this little phase. This me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, nah. You know, and I guarantee you, and I went on, I'm still cool with his wife, you know what I'm saying, his kids and stuff. But I'm glad I handled it that way, because if I would have handled it the other way,
did we mention the book?
I would have had
the
book, I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But, yeah. So that was just a little, a little story. But that's one of the problems is, motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm cool. I, could say it too. But it's, and what really meant somebody, because say I would have just not said nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I would have brought her, because we cool, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about him coming here before. Mm-hmm. If I would have brought her and brought him around, you know what I'm saying? Then he would have been like,
my nigga.
Well, y'all would have been looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nah, it would just been a problem, yeah.
Yeah,
somebody would have addressed it, that's all.
Yeah. But then, I know y'all be looking at me like, man, why the fuck you, so you sitting
so that's
up,
what y'all do when
sitting up, you know what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of, listen, that's what a lot of black people do.
Yeah, I know.
They don't say nothing. Like, all you gotta do is say...
I didn't encounter it, too. Like, damn. Because there was some little younger cats. Hold on, yeah, like I was saying, it was some little younger cats. I remember I was around, but they was like way younger. They could have been 13, 14. Right. But they was just out here thugging or whatever. But it was one of those mixed crews where it was a couple black dudes and then a couple white dudes. But they was all my nigga, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The white dudes was like, it was the norm because they grew up in the hood. They from the hood. They from the set. All that. They could say my nigga because they white, black or whatever. I just thought that shit was so awkward. And I thought they was doing it around me because I was a little older. Just so they could see I'm that cool. I'm on this side with y'all, so I could do whatever. And I'm like, nah, dog. Yeah, I'm talking that nigga shit. Not around me. At least just not around me. Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want.
Facts.
Give a fuck. Like, I'm a big advocate for people doing whatever the fuck they want. Do what you want. Just don't let it affect me. You can smoke crack all you want. Just don't let it fucking affect me. I don't want to smell it. That's all. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't let it affect me.
Facts. Cause that's yeah. So, I had to agree, but
But yeah, we all need to work on saying nigga a lot less. Period.
Everybody. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm trying to find the
some stats. You got some stats?
No, I ain't got no stats, but the last thing, we'll wrap it up, you know what I'm saying, with one of the questions I got from people, you know what I'm saying. But that's it. You got any else you want to add to the N-word topic?
No, not for real. I mean,
just we need to stop.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
Yeah. Facts. But well, this will be
What's the email question?
This will go. Yeah, this is from one of my friends, Yasmin. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her a little shout out. You know what I mean?
Shout out Yasmin.
Yeah. But how do you feel about interracial relationships?
Interracial relationships.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Dr. Umar on y'all ass.
Yeah.
Goddamn me.
I thought you was about to say
No.
is the
That's the new wave.
Nah,
Because
I thought you
we,
was gonna say it's the female.
if the black mixed with the white, it's gonna make gray, which is a variation of black.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Kanye and them kids is black.
She got a different nationality. She Hispanic though, but keep on.
Yeah, but all in all, I'm for keeping our women with our men. And that's as politically fucking correct as I can get. Without going there. Without going Dr. Umar on y'all asses. Flat out.
Oh no. You said keep our women with our man.
With our men.
So hold on.
That was a double-edged sword. And you got to be on the other side for the other side to poke you.
Right.
Some people didn't even know that was that went in two directions.
So
keep our women with our men.
Yeah. Alright, I got you.
Shit. But anyway, yeah. But
now I think it's different dynamics to it though. Like I think people can find
love.
Yeah. I think it's different dynamics, and as you rise up, like one thing that I noticed in my life, I grew up in an all black community, right? And I left and traveled and stuff, but when I got off and started doing real estate and different, I noticed that it is a thing where like the more success come, which in my head, I think the more success that come from me, I need to be grabbing people to pull up with me. Because if I don't, then my new surrounding will be totally
different.
It's definitely not going to be a lot of black folks. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do it like that. So the thing is, when people be getting successful, they not surrounded by as many black folks.
True. When I moved up in ranks and stuff, the back room got more and more whiter. Right.
And I think, I think it is possible for people to literally, be going through like, could want to marry a black person and find somebody else. Or if you white, could want to marry a white person, find somebody else. And whatever,
Not that I hated it or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Not that when I see it, I in disgust. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But if you're going to ask me the question, then...
Hold on, now, do you feel the same way if you see a black man with a white girl? Or do you feel...
Yeah, what you mean?
But
because I said our women. Hold on.
Or do it hit a little different?
So you say, I think it's okay for us to go get the white girls though. No. Fuck. That's not what I was saying. Oh shit. No, that ain't what I was. That ain't where I was going, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I feel the same way. Like,
it hit a little different. Oh.
Yeah, keep our black men with our black women. Shit.
Yeah, but Spanish is
considered black.
Considered like you got black Hispanics and
Brazilians
and Brazilians. Yeah,
yeah,
black,
yeah,
Brazilians will be black. Yeah. And then you got white Hispanics. But so what about? Alright, so I feel like people can find love. They could be Asian, whatever. You know what I'm saying? People can find love. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's a different, dynamic depending on the race? basically white. That's the
You
only
saying
race where it's a
no
different.
white, but anything else. Do I feel like that?
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like people can find love, but I do think it's a different.
I think it's a bias. It comes from, I don't know if the word is bias, but as a black person and having a history with whites, we'd be more so inclined to say, no, not them, or one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Versus Asians or any other race. I think that plays a part too.
Yeah.
A Middle Eastern woman, you wouldn't be like, well, no, not them, unless you deep and you going past this slave trade to another slave trade.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
And right. That's what's crazy. And then the thing, because that slave was a slave, the Arab slave trade, but like I think people.
Niggas is always the slaves.
Well,
we don't say nigga no more. I mean, and black people, was they black people then, or they was probably like them niggas? They probably not call them niggas.
nah.
Then.
But the thing is, like, it's a different dynamic because a lot of black people date outside their race, and specifically with white people, because they feel like, they capturing some form of success. Like they look at it as, oh, I'm coming up. I done came up now. You know what I mean? I got me a white girl. I done came up. You know what I'm saying? I'm dating a white dude. I done got some form of success. You know what I'm saying?
What they call it, trophies.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's a real slave mentality. Like,
true.
Yo, now I done came up now. You know what I'm saying?
That could go even deeper into your God.
I hate myself.
Whatever image being that color too.
Yeah, that could too. And then motherfucker hate they self though too.
Yeah.
Like man, I don't.
Right.
Shit. Especially like people that's well, it feel crazy me saying, but like from just like things I've noticed, like people that's darker skin, be like, cause there's some straight coons that I done seen on the YouTube that's like straight coons that be like, yo, I want to get a lighter person because I don't want them to be my or not stuff. Even Kodak Black said that like he don't want no dark baby, right. And it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? And then the mindset behind that,
and they be on the light skin shit, and they don't even know that the light skin motherfuckers wish they was a lot darker, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had more melanin.
I love the skin on me.
No, I'm just saying. I wish I had more sunlight.
You wish you was darker?
Yeah, cause what if? Well, I know my intelligence in the light skinned body, but what if I had my intelligence in a light skinned body? I'd be up there, boy.
That makes sense. I see what you're saying. He like, nah, I see.
Look, most of America don't, goddamn.
Nah, I see.
Yeah, but the condensed, consolidated melanin aspect of it, that's what I meant by light.
Right.
Skin.
I got you.
Yeah, of course.
But it's crazy the dynamic though.
Yeah.
It's different dynamics, you know what I'm saying? But I don't with all the dynamics, I never
looked at that bad. I don't know if I mean like, oh, I wish I was in a dark skinned body, but I love you have more of an attraction for the darker skinned women. For real.
Yeah.
Because of the melanin, right?
Right. But I
like a pheromone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't look at people, and I didn't talk to people that's, all type of races. You know what I'm saying? See, I've been around the world. I didn't talk to them.
Right.
But it's I never judge people, and I say people don't judge people off of just looking at it. But when I do see like if a person like cooning and stuff, or doing, like, I don't know, like, some vibes I get, I'll be like, nah, this,
Nah.
yeah, I ain't rocking with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be. What about this? Do you think you could date internationally and still be pro-black? I said internationally.
Yeah, you hear me? That's what you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
International.
Yeah.
Can you date international?
Nah,
and
but
still be
interracial.
pro-black?
Can you date, like, interracially and still be pro-black?
Yeah. But I think it might come to, like, to a certain extent type of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, too. And it kind of depends on your, like, if you're I don't know, like, it depends on your personality, too. Like, if you're an alpha, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things you would be able to do that I feel like a beta couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Or a person that's a little bit more...
With a white wife?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because one just, she give you some kickback. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, why we doing that? You know what I'm saying? If you, like, weak, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, or beta, you might be like, oh, you know what? You're right, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that type of deal. No, no.
But,
I was imagining coming to America, hopping on one leg type shit. But...
yeah.
But even still, is that okay? Nah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's different dynamics to it. That's the big thing. But overall, Yasmin, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like.
All shades of
and
brown.
then it ain't like it's directly affect. Like, I never trip off of what anybody doing. Really.
Nah,
like,
do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
Smoke
do what you
crack.
This was just
over
from my
there.
perspective of, like, how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. What would you think if, you know what I'm saying? Because, we family, you know what I'm saying? In case y'all didn't know. But what would you think if I, brought somebody from a different race and I'm like, yo, man, meet, da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Different race.
And she's Caucasian.
Okay, yeah, so let's not say different race. Not Asian,
Right.
If she was Caucasian.
Everything's okay.
If she was Caucasian. What does you think? Because now, this the thing. This the killer. You know me now, right? You know what I'm saying? And you knew me shit all that before.
So you bringing her right now.
Yeah, like.
I'm a respecter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to holler at you to see what's the deal.
Or like, am I in love? Or
all that. I mean, whatever the deal, whatever the case may be. What's the deal? You could be, it could be, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is out here on some. So, she could be a Rothschild. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, like she could.
This is a business decision. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. Jay Electronica
Why Kanye
was
married
the
Kim K?
Rothschild. Well, I don't think that was even a business decision for him. I think he really loved her.
He loved her.
Yeah.
That was a love situation.
Love, not past tense.
You say Jay Elect was with a Rothschild?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
ain't that amazing?
Yeah, that's crazy. But you would feel like, I wonder if it ain't none of that. Wonder if she just some bum ass white girl from fucking, she worked at fucking rallies.
She wasn't hood ass with tattoos, pale as fuck, but she hood. With a grill.
One of the she
with
hood.
A grill.
Yeah.
She one of us. She on our side, saying nigga.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. Nah, but
I mean, I'm a respect that you can do whatever you want. That shit don't affect me. Mm-hmm. Now, if you ask my opinion on something, I can give you my opinion on some shit. But it don't affect me.
Like, no, don't even ask me my opinion.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
it's all to the good. I treat her like it was your black girlfriend. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way. Like that's and
I take a stripe from
honestly
your ass.
and you know what though, this the honest thing,
Just bullshit.
you know.
I'm fucking demote your ass. Nah, I'm just bullshit. You still my nigga.
Yeah, we can't do the podcast no more, dog. Nah, but like, I think the more time go on though, that ain't even gonna be a thing. You know, people ain't even gonna like
Care about interracial
care about it
relationships?
at all. No,
Yeah, fuck no. It's more
because it's gonna be so many mixed
mixing.
people.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's already is. You know what I'm saying?
Already there.
And you know, yeah. So the more this go on, but you know, we not that far removed from like us being separated from like blacks and whites not being us being segregated.
Oh, yeah, segregated. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.
Like
In
we not that
our
far
mama's
removed.
lifetimes type shit.
Yeah, I remember talking to you know, one of my uncles, and he was telling me right here in St. Louis, like, yo, he used to ride his bike because you know they grew up in the projects. They're down, yeah. He used to ride his bike on the north side, and when the street lights came on, he used to have to be back in the projects. Because if he was caught on the north side, they'd kill him.
The white people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's
No,
one.
everybody's, say that. They'd be like, you couldn't go out on Jennings. Them white folks will catch you out there.
That's one generation though. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's one up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's amazing.
that's crazy. And then you know, I might like people gonna feel different, you know, depending on where they at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, but to cap, you asked a question.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like I don't see nothing. Nah, not at all. It is different dynamics. You know what I'm saying when you talk about black and white, but even then, you know, long as a person ain't out here doing it for nothing crazy, you know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I mean, other than that, yeah, man. Thank everybody for you know, tuning in and watching. For however long you did, if you stayed with us the whole time, that's what's up. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? And
Gods and Gurus.
yeah.
Eventually we're going to have some guests on. We have some people.
Yeah, a few people already asked me.
Yeah,
like,
of
yo,
course.
can we come on? We're going to have to switch. And we might switch the setting up and,
Yeah.
you know, do something.
Make it guest friendly.
Or we might shoot, you know,
Somewhere else.
anywhere. You know what I mean?
We can, actually.
You know what I'm saying? But,
Eventually we'll have the interviews and all that. going.
yeah, eventually, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to come. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm Mac the Guru.
Throw your heart to God. What up? This is Throw Your Heart to God, and I'm chilling with Mac the Guru. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And for any info or questions, hit us up at godsandgurus@gmail.com.